Hey everybody, Modern Day Nanny here. I just wanted to come bring you some spring wreath ideas. Now I've got several here that we're going to just redo a little bit. I already pulled some old stuff out. This one you can see looks pretty weathered. The grapevine is weathered. It's been around a while, but it's going to be outside. So all I did here was I had put this pretty little cross on here last year, so it did fine outside. And what I did was I just put a piece of, let me see, no, oh yeah, it does. It's got a piece of wire on the back of it because it had a little place where you could hang it, a little hanger. So I just put the wire through the hanger and tied it on so it could be pulled off. And then these are just some you know, just little sprigs of whatnot that still look pretty decent, so I left them on. I just made a new bow. This is Dollar Tree ribbon, and just I've showed you in different ones how to do bows, and then I just put a piece of ribbon through the loop and then tied it in a knot on the back. She said she had a door hanger, so she could just hang this on that door hanger and it would be fine. So what I was thinking was maybe we could just do a little bit extra. I know this one's for my niece. My one daughter had this last year. It wouldn't hurt, since it's going to be outside, to put a little bit of glue on the tips of these. Now this purple, she likes purple, so I think I'm just going to stick some purple in and see how we do. Just kind of freshen it up a little bit. Now this purple came from the Dollar Tree. So, and it was a pretty nice sprig, or you know, a pretty nice bunch of on the pick. So yeah, I think this is helping. And like I said, we can just do, I don't even think we'll need anything extra. Now my one daughter that's going to be taking it to her, she doesn't, you know, less is definitely more with her. So I've got that on there pretty tight. But I think that'll be good. Let me get this stuff out of the way. See, you know, we could try to run it down the other side, but I think it looks nice just on one side. Yeah, I think we're probably good with that. These berries are looking a little rough, but we'll leave them in. Oh, and here's another little piece of berry that fell off. So we'll stick it in somewhere just to kind of give it a little pop through. So I really think I'm going to leave that one like it is. Okay. So it's got a fresh bow and a few fresh little flowers, and other than that, I think we're all right. Now, if you wanted to and you didn't like that the wreath was that weathered, I really feel like you could just take some watered down paint or some stain on a rag and kind of wipe over, and then it would refresh that wood too. But yeah, she said she didn't mind the wreath being weathered. Okay, let's set that one aside. So that's going to my niece. And then guys, this stresses me out. I pulled, there was some pretty awful kind of big cheapy looking roses. Well, this one's not bad. This one's smaller. I had gotten these wreaths. I'd gotten this one and another one I'm going to show you. I could use a dab of glue in there to hold it on. Looks like it's going to go up. I had gotten these and I pulled those off, and my intention would be to, you know, fluff them up, and it's got a nice hook on it. It's just the grapevine-y, or, you know, it's not even grapevine, it's something kind of angel hairy. I think it was like $2. Anyway, I was showing my daughter the one that's kind of a minimalist, and she's like, no, Mom, no. That's this is good. This is all, this is good. This is all I need, which stresses me out a little because I'm thinking, oh boy, we need to put more on here and we need to do this. And she's like, So, yeah, she's going to take this just like it is. And this is, pretty much plasticky, so I think it'll do fine. We can pull these flowers off. Yeah, I feel like it needs something there. Oh, here. Here are these little guys hiding. There. Just a little something. Yeah, see, I just want to cover everything. But I get it. I get it. She doesn't like all that. So honestly, this was literally a $2.50 wreath that I just pulled some of the big kind of real cheap looking flowers off of, and voila. So be looking out at, you know, the thrift stores, and you never know what you're gonna pick up. So, okay, so that one's good. Then I had this one, and I don't know where. Oh, I am sure I got it on clearance somewhere. I've had it a few years, and I put this one up on the table to start to do something with, and she was like, good just like it is. So the one that's going to take that wreath for her porch, she wanted this one to put on the door. So I'm like, well, okay, makes my work easy. Take it and go. So then, let me see. I was gonna show you another option. I made this one a long time ago, but I still like it. It's cute. It's super duper, you know, simple. It was just an old embroidery hoop, right, that I picked up at the thrift store, and I just took some material and tied it around. Like I said, this is several years old. Now, if you don't like this kind of loose, floppy look, you know, this wouldn't work for you. But yeah, I just took and did like I've showed you in different videos, where you just tie the not the fabric onto the wreath or whatever you've got. This happens to be a embroidery hoop, and you can find embroidery hoops all over. Now this, I think I did buy this fabric. I don't know specifically for this. I know this is like a old part of an old, I think it was an old curtain. But yeah, you could use any fabric you have, and this actually is cute. You know, just hanging loosely on a door if you need a little something. So I'm just showing you what I've got and what I'm messing with. So there's that. I'll keep that one. And then here's this little guy that I think I got at the same time I got that cross. You can see it's been out. See the one egg's discolored? Was pink at one time, which I don't mind it so much turned around. It kind of looks, you know, either way, I think it's fine. So I must have had it outside. Nobody's claimed this one, so I'm gonna need one for my other daughter. I got this, you guys. I just got this week. Whoop. I got both of these. I got both of these strands of eucalyptus vine for $3.99. She gave them, because the one didn't have a price on it, so she gave them both to me for $3.99. So, pretty nice. Actually, very nice. So, we could cut that up and use some of that on there, you know. Although, not really the same colors. I've got just some miscellaneous pieces of ivy. maybe a little bit of that. Let's set this aside. We might use that. Oh, I was going to show you too. I got this whole bag of, it's just the green grass for $2.99 at the same thrift store. So it's about like $7 or $8 a bag. So it looks, you know, look pretty full. So I thought, might as well pick that up. And here's just some different things. I just went ahead and cut these up. These are the ones I gotten at Hobby Lobby. Ooh, that looks kind of nice, guys. Let's see. Maybe a few of these in here. Let's cut it down a little better. Maybe we'd have to cut it. Maybe let's pull off one of these sets of leaves, okay? Let's see what this looks like first. Let me bend it a little bit so it's sticking out. Oh, I think that's pretty. Let's stick a little, oh boy, just got glue on my leaf. Okay, ow, and now on my hand. I had gloves on, but they look so awful because I was messing with all this kind of rough stuff that, I don't know about that there, about that raffia bow on there. That's nice. Okay. Let's put another one on the other side and see what we think. I'm gonna slide that leaf up a little because I like the greenery, you know. I like things to be full and fluffy. Oh, that's looking better already. Just that little bit of, I'm not sure what's going on here. There's just like these random pieces of, I don't know if that's what it was originally like or what, but that's, oh, that's kind of stressing me out, guys. Sorry if my head's in the way. Yeah, I'm just going to take those out. There, that was easy to do. Let's just put a dab of glue on here and stick these down in this little nest part. There. And we can use them, see? We just don't have to. And, you know, that's a nice thing about once you have stuff, you can save it and remake it and oh, I like that. It's kind of like a fern that gosh, what's the name of that? Is it maybe asparagus fern? Really tender, little and tender. Well, that was super easy. I mean, we could go overboard, you know, we could get all bling blingy, but I don't really think it needs anything else but that. Do you guys? I mean, I think that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna set it over here too. They didn't see this one. I just brought that one out. Okay, here's the one I wanted to mess with. Now I'd gotten this one when I got that other one that my daughter didn't want anything on. I got this and it's pretty fall. Again, it was, still has a tag on it, but it was $2.50. It's got a nice ring on it to hang it. So I pulled the darker flowers off of it, but I thought, oh, you know, we can jazz this up. And you guys know too that this can be, if you don't have anything like this, you can get out your Christmas wreaths, just your greenery, you know, just your like evergreen Christmas wreath, and pull the stuff off of it and use it as a good base. So I pulled some stuff off, but I didn't want to pull it all off because, you know, I thought we'd be okay. And I don't even know if we need a bunch more greenery on here. I don't know what we're going to do for flowers. Let me see. We've got these. This was from Dollar Tree, and I put this just on a thing I just made. Let's see what this looks like. I put this on a, like an orb thing that I just made that, I don't think I've shown you yet. The thing with this is it's gonna droop down. So, you know, unless we want to glue and mess with it, I don't know. I've got just some, oh, and I've got these willow sprigs too. These would work good in there. Let's stick these willow sprigs in here and see. Might have to cut these apart a little more. Okay. These are kind of fly away too, but you know, that's all right. And let's just go around, okay? That's what I usually do. I mean, if it's already, you're gonna make a wreath that's got, goes around the entire thing, you know, that it's got flowers or greens or whatever. I just go ahead and just try to take it around the entire thing. Now, when you start, the thing I found is it's nice to do is always just keep going in the same direction. Okay, so I think I'll leave that one on here because it's so wispy. Okay, so yeah, just, you can just, you know, turn your wreath and keep going in the same direction all the way around, and it looks more uniform that way. Hold on, that was not going into anything. That's a nice thing about a lot of these wreaths, though. You don't have to, sometimes you don't even have to use any glue because you're already sticking it down into things that are going to hold it. Okay, so we're back to where we started here. Okay, so we got a little willow going around the whole thing. That's kind of nice. That definitely says spring, right? Okay. There's just a couple little more pieces I've got. Might as well use them. Just where it doesn't look like it's got much. There. Okay. So that's a good, let me pull that one out and cut it off a little. It's just a little too, the stem was just a little too long. And this one's just kind of doing its own thing, but it'll lay down once we put some other things. All right, let's see. So do we want, I mean, I don't want to get all crazy with the big flowers because it is spring. Oh, these are pretty. I had these mushrooms too. My daughter said that looked like fall, but I'm like, mushrooms are spring. I feel like mushrooms are spring. Hold on a second. Of course, that brown, maybe that's what she was thinking because, you know, because of the brown. Another one's falling in the floor. Now these were, these were Dollar Tree, I believe, were they last spring or maybe they were last fall, but I just cut them in half. You know, I just took a little knife and, you know, sliced them in half. And that worked. You might need to put a little glue up here and stick this back on. I did that with a few of them. So that's an option with the mushrooms. I don't really like those colors. Oh, here's another piece of willow. This is, you can tell this is from a different stem because it's a lot sturdier than some of those that I put on. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I have some daffodils, and I also have those are kind of pretty. Kind of liking the looks of these daffodils, you guys. Different people call them different things. I feel like my grandma called them jonquils. Jonquils? Jonquils? Does that sound right? Something like that. These might be a little long, but you know, if you can keep the stem at a decent length, then it'll give you more to, you know, push in here, and the sturdy it'll be when you you know, go to hang it up. This is kind of nice because this is kind of like if you take a walk in the forest with all this greenery going on, and then you see the pretty little daffodils popping up. I know I've got some other places. This is kind of nice. The little kids were over yesterday because their mom and dad were helping me with the couch and chair, and they had them all out playing with them. So yeah, they look a little crazy anyway, but yahoo! I knew I had some more. So let's see here. The yellow's a nice happy color, isn't it? I feel like Bob Ross with the happy little trees. Man, we watched him years ago. Honestly, there was a point when we first got married, and that was like, it was 1984. We didn't have cable or anything. I feel like maybe the little bit of green though is a nice little pop. And you know, that's the thing. I mean, I know you can't save everything, but like in this case, if you didn't use it for this, that might be a good item, you know, to save for something else. I mean, I realize you can't save every single thing, but still, you know, you gotta consider who you're talking to too. I was really proud of my daughter though. She actually yesterday was, you know, because she is a thrower awayer. But yesterday she was helping my niece, her cousin, clean out a storage unit that she's had forever, that she just needed to get over and clean out. And you know, she's pretty good at throwing stuff away too. So she was like, pitch, 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 and Rachel was pitching. But then I'm gonna put a little glue on this because it doesn't have anything. And then Rachel pulled out, I guess, some canisters. Well, like, you know, like the tin cans, like the Hershey and whatever. And my niece said, pitch. And Rachel said, this was my niece telling me this. My niece was telling me, Rachel's like, we can't throw those away. Wait, Mom can use those. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, girl. You know, some things you can pitch. It's, you know, harder for some than it is for others. But some things you know not to pitch, because I'm going to randomly, you know, kind of randomly do these so they're not just like in this little circle. Kind of spread them out a little bit. Yeah, kind of looks like a forest floor. I feel like now though, we need a little more of just the leaves. You know, a little more of these, just the little green. Well, you know what? We'll use these for something else, and we'll just take and I'm just going to put a little glue on the inside of that leaf and stick that wire down to it. See? I'm telling you, hot glue is our friend. It's my friend. It's like my daughter came in, well, my granddaughter and my daughter came in earlier, and my daughter said, "Is there a hot glue gun going?" She said, "I smell something burning." That's what she was concerned about. That she smelled something burning. Like, yep, of course there is. I don't want to get too crazy, you know. I'm going to make sure those stay in. The wind's not going to blow them off. Because, you know, it's March. Let me give this a little glue. We can get some winds, especially when it's still get some rainy winds. I don't even know where the top is at. No, with the mushrooms, leave them. Yeah, I think we'll leave them. I think, let's see where the top of this is. Here it is. Just to give us an idea. And I do have some more little ferny, you know, ferny things I could put in here. But like I said, you know, you could just go with it, or it can be nice as is. But see, we took what we had. These are nice. We took what we had and we just added a bunch of stuff in there and used it as a base. I've got hot glue on that, so I'm hoping we can find it something to stick to. And you know what, I can just go ahead and there, that'll seep down over it. I've seen like florist people do that too. You know, some of them do glue where they have the hot pan and dip them in the glue and then stick them in, and then some people I've seen also will go in on top just to make sure they're secure after they've got it in, and glue goo it. Yeah, glue gun it. Okay, it's kind of, oh, it does. It has 3 pieces, so, you know, and I think that's a rule too that does seem to be more pleasing to the eye, is the 3, 5, 7, you know, approach. Like, see, they have 3, right? So I get that. All right, guys. Well, I wasn't going to keep you a long time. Of course, you know, that never usually seems to work with me, but I wanted to show you those wreaths before they get gone with them. And I wanted to show you just making this one. So yeah, we've got more to come soon. All right, you guys have a great day. You know, start getting your spring stuff out, and we can craft together. I will see you soon. Okay, bye.